Welcome back. It's been a long time since I put out a video. Months. Sorry about that. Just life got in the way and I've had to work. So, but anyway, we're doing some maintenance around the house on my equipment. And I've got one other customer piece of equipment I got to work on. We're not going to get to both of them in this video, so it'll be a second video for the other one. Both of them are string trimmers. The other one is an electric start, so that'll be interesting to see what's wrong with it. Alright, so we're going to flip you around here and I'll show you the new little toy. Well, I guess it ain't new, but it's a multi-purpose stand that I've acquired for working on weed eaters and such. So let's get you turned around. Alright, so this is one of my little Homelite string trimmers. My son has decided he wanted to remove the cord for me, so we are going to install a new cord. Alright, so I'm going to start by just removing the engine. And I've got to find what I need because it's been a minute since I've used any of it. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so that's actually, this thing here is actually a bicycle assembly stand or storage stand, whatever you want to use it for. But it seems to work pretty good for this because it swivels, turns around, you can go up and down with it, and it seems perfect for clamping on the shaft. So, and of course you can move it up and down to suit your height as well. So yeah, and it seems like it makes the task of videoing this even easier. So win-win, right? So we've undone the two screws that it has for the back cover. Taken off, I just took off the throttle cable cord or bolt, and that also holds it in to the front housing. I think there is four or five of them. Actually hold it into the housing. There. Well, I am missing one screw, so but we'll fix that. That's no big deal. Alright, so there's the motor. And make sure y'all are still in there good. And that's the rest of it. Unfortunately, this thing gets the snot used out of it, so we do gotta keep it going. Alright, let's see here. Pair of side cutters, if I can get to them. Alright. Let's see here. It seems like that brass piece is what's cutting my cord. Broken pieces off and try to file it. Hold on. Alright, so I just figured out what tore the rope. Well, let's move y'all to a little brass grommet that was in there was cracking and breaking, so you know, I tear the string up. So this is what we're gonna do. This is a 40 Smith & Wesson casing that I cut the bottom off of, and we're gonna heat it and push it down in there and finish rolling the edges to make a new ferrule for it. So first off, we're going to flare this a little more. And we're going to do this with a dimple die. This little job here. I'm going to find one that hopefully matches what I want to do. Alright, so we're going to use this one and that one. And we're going to tap it lightly to flare that out more. And we'll gradually work up in size until we achieve what we need. And I'll bring you back. Alright, so that's what we have now. And to achieve this here, we flipped it upside down and tapped it like that, and that rolled the edge over to make that. So now there is a little bit of a size difference, so we're gonna have to probably heat that and push that in there, because I don't think it'll just slide in. But we want a tight fit anyway, right? Sand the burrs out from the hammering. If you don't, it ain't gonna roll right back the other direction. I'm just taking a chainsaw file and working it around. Easy peasy up and easy. The hard part's going to be getting it to roll on the back side the way we want. So find my tools. That I'm wanting to use. Need a little something on them. Yeah, let's do this free haul. Good slick stuff. Let's try this again with that dimple die. Oh well, I like it better. It didn't look as uniform as I wanted it to, so we fixed it. Ingenuity. It always seems to help. Yep. Okay. For those of you who don't know, well, I guess everybody knows, today is Mother's Day. You gotta be kidding me. Apparently I'm out of map gas too. Lovely. Okay. There is another way. I just gotta find it. And it's here somewhere, unless I took it upstairs. Anything is possible. And I may have taken it upstairs, so. That might do the trick there if I don't chew up the rest of it. That's really not the right equipment. Right there's the back half of the 40 casing. Just kind of, if anything is possible with the right amount of ingenuity, and just a little bit of know-how. This is not a practice I would use on a customer's piece of equipment. I'd probably try to find the correct size drill bit, but this is mine, it don't matter. And the big thing is here is we're fixing it. And little dimple dies has been used for a lot of things through the years, and probably not what you would really think they'd be used for. Ooh, that's so hot. So hot. Before I make a bigger mess, let's take this out. Because I'm sure we all know how much of a mess that is. Trying to re-spool all that junk back in there. Maybe a longer one. Oh man, that's it. I think we just found that proverbial tall cotton. Maybe. Thinking about due for a new drill too. All right. Now, it sits in there with a little recess. I think that's probably really nice. Now zoom in a little bit so y'all can get a better gander there. All right, now cooperate. See, right there. There's what we were after, is to get that piece in there. And we're going to take these. Right there. Yep. And we're going to use that, and we're going to work that end right there back around till it touches the plastic. All right, bring it back. All right, so that's what we got. We got a little split back there, but luckily you pull this way anyway, so. And I end up doing it the other way around. And I put the flared side in just because it seemed like it was easier to do. So yeah. Now we're gonna do all the other stuff, like restringing it. Alright, so this goes back in. There's a little nub right there. There you go, right there. That goes around. Put a little grease in there. Just in case. Probably should do the same for that. That's the grease I use. Use that in clutch bearings and recoils. Seems to work really good. I've had good results. Alright, and we're going to use the small stuff. That's what I use for that. This is number 3. This little weed eater, you could probably use something a little less than that. I don't advise burning it with your rolling the burn plastic with your fingers, but it works. Let's see here, we need to do this. You got to stay in there, Mr. Spring. We don't need to have your kind of headaches today. Yeah. Do that there, and that like that, and of course shorten that. And that should be plenty good because, well, the string itself barely fits, so we shouldn't have no issues with that coming loose. Ooh, wrong direction. This is about the easiest way I know to do this. Well, there's easier ways. There's always an easier way, but Oh man. The only thing we're doing is winding the cord up. But I'm trying to keep it from engaging. Okay, so what we'll do now is we are going to the spool's full, and we're going to cut it. You leave us just a hair, just for what's got to go in the handle. If fingers ain't used to it, that's going to hurt. And I can't find the handle. Alright, there we go. And after I'm getting all up in the way, we'll use our trusty needle nose if it'll get in the hole. There we go. I put this rope in there, but Daddy. Yes. Alright, we're going to do the same thing to this end, just tie a knot in it, and hopefully be okay. But we got to make that smaller. There we go. We'll double that one back through just to make it bigger. Everybody getting rowdy today. Stuff that in there to make it feel better on the hands, and away we go. See, we're going to wind it up like that. There's a little, we need to take one loop off because we need a little extra room to move here. Just spin her around a couple times. And that's nice. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, just one ugga dugga. Maybe two. Fetch the screw that we dropped. And we are about done with this project. And then my son can go back to weed eating. Alright. Now the button can go back in. Okay. Hook the throttle back up, which is I need to find a new cable for. Somewhere. So that's where this part comes in real nice. We're missing one screw there. And we got one screw still on that piece. There we go. But by now, this little thing's so modified, it's not funny. Original carburetor quit working, so it got a bigger carburetor that I had laying around. Muffler stopped up, so it got a muffler mod. It's just an empty can now. Pretty much sounds like a chainsaw. Haven't done no port work on it yet. I did plug off the compression release that it had. So, there's that. But there's one finished, and see, y'all didn't see none of that, did you? Well, my bad. Screw here, screw there. And like I said, the muffler, it's shot. Opened up, so it's just a can. But anyway, y'all take care, be good, don't do nothing I wouldn't do, and as always, peace.